We're live.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Professional Idiocy. I'm your host, Barat. I'm with my co-host, James.
Hello there.
And two returning guests, Mikkel.
Howdy.
And Calvin.
Hello.
This is a repeat of the Halloween episode, isn't it?
It's probably gonna end up worse, but yeah.
I don't know what could possibly be worse than our Halloween episode.
Halloween episode.
Just us without a topic to talk about. That's not worse.
Hey. Let's get right into it with the fact of the day. This is one thing I have prepared. Did you know that a woman called the police because her ice cream didn't have enough sprinkles?
Was her name
What's her name?
Karen? Damn
Jinx.
it,
Jinx.
Exact same idea.
That's great.
Okay, one sec. The West Midlands Police in England released a recording of a woman who called 999, which is the UK version of 911, because there were bits on one side and none on the other. She says in the recording she was even more upset when the ice cream truck man did not want to give her money back.
Yeah, that's some Karen stuff. That's just
Quick
It's
reminder, please be nice to those who work in fast food chains.
facts. Dude, I haven't worked in fast food yet, but I am applying to work at a Target near my house. Right?
It's not fast food.
Number one, it's absolutely
Not
terrifying
fast
because
food.
no, it's not fast food at all. Well, I mean, it does have a Starbucks there.
No.
Or is that Pizza Hut or Starbucks?
If you're not working in the Starbucks, then it's not fast food.
All right. Well,
Like,
I have worked in
just-
fast food, and the amount of people that come that just give you so much BS,
exactly.
it's amazing.
I work for my Trans Parks and Rec, actually. There are so many people who just feel the need to call you a bad person because you don't give them exactly what they want. It's not
Okay.
even funny.
So I left that job. So yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. It's
Hey,
Very
put up with that.
I would tell a story, but
Go ahead.
it's
Legal,
not,
no,
a,
that's
names
isn't that like
out.
legal issues or whatever.
it's not a good one.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you can just leave names out and stuff because that's our kind of job to talk about this stuff, and it's not like we have anything absolutely prepared today.
No. It's just for my future career, James.
Oh,
Simply
never
for
mind.
my future career. I'm gonna leave it out.
Oops, never mind.
Uh,
I feel like everyone should work, no matter what stature you're at, like just
Yeah.
fast food.
yeah.
You should at least have like a 2 or 3 year period where you are like mandatory to work a chain job or
I
like
think
retail.
everybody should
No.
work at least
No,
for like
Like-
a month. Minimum like a month.
yeah, like yeah, exactly. Because then you have to see like what people have to deal with, and it makes you like less of a jerk to hang out with.
My defense on that is that one, I'm not a jerk to people because I understand. Like, I'm black, I have to understand. And two,
As a
my-
white person, I've become very uncomfortable.
Two, both my brothers worked in they did like retail. My middle one, he did actual retail. He worked at JCPenney, Target, those places. And my other brother, I think he also did it. No, he worked at a store, but it was for a little bit. And
Why did I never know that you had more than just yourself at home? Like you never talk about your family.
I mean, at this point, it's just me at home. My parents are here to like give me food and money, but that's about
I'm glad that's the only thing your parents are good for now is just food and money.
Well, no, I mean, I talk to them occasionally. Like they take care of all the essential.
I only talk to them occasionally.
I'm making this sound worse than it is.
Yes.
It's become a a chill relationship. Like I'll talk to them because they're always out working. So when they get home, I'll talk to them, ask them how their day was, all that good
Yeah.
stuff. Occasionally, I call over
How
my
it is.
room. Yeah.
Yeah, that
But
sounds
yeah,
good.
so they'd have my brothers. They'd have all these crazy stories of absolute Karens coming in the store, and I'm just like, More reasons why I will never work retail a day in my life. Mhm,
Man,
sure,
when
yeah.
I tell you retail sucks.
Yeah, I know it sucks. I couldn't do it because, like, I'm not a I'm not much of a people person,
Oh,
right?
you know how you'd like go to any clothing store and then all you'd see are like bundles of clothes like unfolded lying.
I hate
Oh
it.
my
I want
God.
to put it back, but then I'm like, ooh,
I don't
COVID.
work here.
I don't work here.
Nah,
Then
because
you
if
feel
you,
bad for
bruh,
the person who actually does work there.
Exactly.
if you pick it up and then someone comes around the corner, oh, excuse me, you work here. Do you know where this is? Like,
There
yeah,
was
so it's down the hall, out the door, in the parking lot, to the next
and
door.
not
It
here
might
ever
be in
again.
your
It's
car.
just up their
check.
ass and to the left. That's all. And so is where it is.
Sadly, you could get fired for that response.
You can't
So
get fired
again,
if
you
you're
wanna
never
work-
hired.
You gonna fire me for not working here?
Oh no, I'm saying like if you actually work like
you
at
get
the store,
fired for being in the proximity of the store.
Oh no, like that clothes thing has gotten so bad that even like I've seen videos of how to fold clothes retail style on like YouTube and
yeah,
TikTok.
I
and
get
shit.
I get those all the time.
It's hilarious. Like I've seen people like, please don't leave the clothes unfolded. I'll show you how to do it. It takes like 5 seconds.
No,
Please just
so-
do it.
So after my parents had told me that Target is actually accepting job applications and all that, I was like, oh cool, I'll Google it and apply to it for a job there. The next day, all of these like how to fold clothes retail style is like in my YouTube recommendation. I'm like, Google, why?
Yeah, Google's pretty
They're
weird.
collecting info on you, man.
They are. It's so annoying.
Like
Google
when
knows us too.
when Avi was she was probing me to buy a Switch because I hadn't bought one yet, and she wanted me to buy one in time for Splatfest. I was like, okay, let me just look around and get the best option. So I did in order to be able to play in time for Splatfest, and then like 10 minutes later, shut up, I hate you. 10 minutes later, I'm on YouTube, and the only thing I get for at least a solid week is just Switch ads. That's it.
Yeah,
Only Switch
exactly.
ads.
I'm always looking for like MMORPG stuff because no surprise, I enjoy role playing games like D&D and all that, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to talk about earlier or later. But I am always looking for the games like that to play online with people that I know or like to meet new people because that's like a hobby and all that. So I'll get like all these ads for Raid Shadow Legends and all of them. But like I know that they're not good games, but they're just trying to be advertised.
What, you've never played Raid Shadow Legends, the hit
I
mobile
played
game
it
of the
for 10
year?
minutes and
Josh,
wanted
we're not
to die.
sponsored by them yet.
I played it for 10 minutes and wanted to die because it was like
Okay,
it's
if we were like sponsored, that would have been such a good segue into
Oh,
it,
yeah,
man.
that would have been a good ad.
Sponsored by Raid Shadow
I was
Legends.
just scrolling through YouTube, and then all of a sudden, our greatest sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends, came on, and just
Dude, if we were to get sponsored by anything, I would want to get sponsored by I had this idea and then I saw the Markiplier video, which is completely
Oh,
ironic.
is that the Del Monte one?
Yeah, yeah.
I
So I
absolutely
was like
love
looking,
that
I was
video, man.
like just minding my own business drawing, and I was like, oh, what if for our podcast we got sponsored by like a random ass food company like Green Giant? And I was talking about that, right? And then I saw the Markiplier video. I was like, why? Why do I always have good ideas? And
I
then
think you left your microphone on.
Google picked up on my microphone ads and went like, hey, Markiplier.
Who would you?
It's like, hey,
want to
Markiplier, can you make this video for us?
Yes,
So
That's
get,
what we're
get
doing now.
Markiplier to come over here. That's such a great plan.
I mean, hey, if we get Markiplier on the podcast,
Dude, that would be amazing. We already had known that, which is, I think, a very good first step, considering how much of a following he has, even if it is just one group of people. Like, he's really cool, despite having, like, what is it, 28,000 people?
Who? Nonat?
Yeah.
Nonat
Nonat
was
has, like, I think 3,000 subs.
I think it's almost 4,000 by the time.
Yeah, I think it's
recording.
4,000 now.
I don't know why I thought it was, like, 28,000.
I don't know why
Great.
either. He's still a good YouTuber.
Yeah.
Like, his
No,
content's
definitely.
enjoyable.
Funny man.
Good dude.
I forget how old he is, but like, it feels so weird.
Yeah, I don't
He is
think
around like 7-8 years older than us, but
Yeah,
like
that's right.
that's like talking to your high school. That's like talking to your college cousin.
Well, for starters, he's out of college, so that's a good
I know,
place.
It's more of like a comparison, not saying he's in college still.
Hey, we were talking about sponsorships earlier. If there are any companies listening,
Facts.
you want to
Facts.
sponsor us, hit us
Who
up.
would
you know?
sponsor?
Why are you
Our
speaking in that
our
voice?
Twitter DMs are open. Please
Facts.
slide in.
Oh
Facts.
my goodness!
I hope,
Why?
I
Underscore
hope this is
shooter
how we
one.
get
Yeah.
canceled.
At underscore shooter one, hit me up.
Not you.
I'm getting personal spot. I'm gonna make a YouTube channel and just be my own person. It's gonna be like one of those situations where like the band's not making enough money until us. We're like, okay, split our ways.
At Prof Idiocy gets canceled. Calvin said way too many things to too many companies, and now we can no longer get sponsored by it.
I feel like Calvin is gonna be for doing our ads.
No,
I'm not
I
Sam.
call dibs on being Sam Riegel. Number one. Number two, hell no. Calvin would never be allowed to speak for any.
If anybody's
product
voicing our
ever.
ads,
wait.
voicing our ads, I trust James.
That's true.
Oh, come on. Why
Have
not?
you all
Okay.
loved one been hurt, and then call.
Genuinely, in professional situations, I feel like I do handle well. I know
That's
for a
cap.
fact that I.
That's cap. That's cap. We both know you're lying.
You're only saying that because you dislike me as a person, but somehow enjoy staying around me, which is the weirdest thing ever.
As a person.
I just dislike you at a personal level.
It's just that we both know you're lying.
Calvin's
see how it is.
face.
Let's
For
see how
those
it
who
is.
cannot see at home, Calvin's face is absolutely priceless right now. As he
For
look,
those who can't see it,
I
nobody
just looked
can
directly
see.
into the camera. I just looked directly into the camera and frowned disapprovingly.
I'm really afraid one day it will release these with videos, and we have to go back and watch all of us like do this live.
We should do this like 30 years down the line, just like
Yeah,
play
we'll
all
go-
the videos. Oh my goodness, that'd be great.
Professional
Wait,
Idiocy
after-
10-year what's it called?
Anniversary.
Yeah, 10-year anniversary. We go back and look at our first videos and
I don't
podcasts.
think any of us are smart enough to make it to 10 years, guys.
I am,
I barely-
Barack.
I
feel
barely
like we
made it
could
to
make it for a
17.
while.
All right, chill out.
That's fair.
I
That's fair.
barely made it to 17. What makes you think I'm making it to 27?
What makes you think I want to go to 27? That's my question.
All right, so I died as a chemical engineer.
Can I get your life insurance then if you die as a chemical engineer?
Well, considering my net worth was 4,113,000. No,
I'll take that 4 million. I'll be okay with that.
I have
We'll just
7
edit-
James, I have 2 children and 7 grandchildren. I don't think you're getting anything.
Let's add that to the James Beck Needs D&D Shit Foundation.
Oh yeah, the James Beck Needs D&D Stuff Foundation is always willing for donations. Call me
I
up.
I completely forgot about that.
Oh,
Dude,
I
I
saw I
remember
should
that
have marked
from
it
middle
earlier.
school.
The James Beck Needs D&D Stuff Foundation is always looking for donors. If you want to support James Beck with his helpful quest on getting D&D shit, then please call now.
James is not actually accepting donations.
James
Speaking
is
of-
expecting
wait.
donations.
Our
Speaking of
phone lines
D&D.
are always open.
Speaking of D&D, we have a D&D podcast coming up called Roll for Idiocy, and I believe
Dude,
James
it's
you are
out.
DMing.
Comment.
Yeah,
it's
it's
out
already
It's
out.
out. Wait.
Yeah,
Oh,
we made
I-
an announcement.
late.
Yeah,
Oh shit! My bad.
This
my
just
bad.
proves Calvin doesn't listen to our
Calvin doesn't
episodes.
listen to our own
It's not that I don't listen. It's just that I forget things very easily.
Did we even
You
make a
bring
Twitter?
over-
Did we even
Dude.
make a Twitter notification that we were?
I don't think you. Okay,
No,
I
I
think
don't
I
think
would
we
know if you
have.
made a Twitter thing for it because I am.
We've been
managing it.
behind on the Twitter stuff.
Yeah, because you guys haven't been like, hey, do you guys want to make? You guys are like head command. We are like on the space station. If you guys like the pilots or we're like
This
crewmates.
isn't
We're, like-
Among Us. Get out of here.
I'm not saying. I'm thinking more like a Star Trek situation. You guys are yellow shirts. We're probably like red shirts.
That means you're
so
expendable.
Without
who in
dying.
the cast?
No, wait, no,
Who
no,
in the
no.
cast does? Who in the
Wait,
cast
what
does the
Star
least
Trek?
amount of work? They're the imposter.
The newer ones, because they die less.
Ryan.
Huh?
Yikes.
Oh. I mean, well, yes, but actually, yes.
Besides that, everyone. No, I feel like everyone.
Everyone does equal amounts of work. Yeah.
Yeah.
We all
Well, you and James probably do the most work because you're stuck editing. James is the one who has to record it all. Me and
I only- I
James
did
and me
GM you
literally,
guys.
we have done nothing at all. James hits a button and he sends me the recording. I look through it, cut out shit that needs to be cut out, and then upload it.
the most that me and M do are just
Look, you
like
gotta get-
casual
I bet
Twitter
you-
notifications.
I bet you me and
Stuff.
James do the least amount of work.
Damn.
You guys have no idea how hard it is to be a brand on Twitter.
I'm sorry. Hold on. If anyone's pulling rank on how much work they have to do, remember I GM 7 of you guys.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
I know. We're all
Itself
That's
is
fair.
You also GM like
You don't
20
need to remind us how disabled we are.
I have 4 games going on right now. That
That's
hurts.
fair.
I forgot like how bad my obsession can get.
I'm also technically head of marketing.
I feel
I
like
want to do marketing. No.
Calvin, you can't be on everything. All right. You
Yeah.
get-
I'm not trying to be on every. I like to do things. Okay.
yeah,
I like
you're
to do
on art team and you're on media team. Me and
Which-
Barat will take care of everything else, and
One
Mikhail
of which
gets to
I've
be
done
here.
nothing else
Oh.
of.
I'm
you
on
guys can
emotional
also
support.
Just, like, market to whoever
That
the
is
hell
very
you
true.
want to. Stop rolling dice.
Yeah, exactly. That's annoying. That's a really annoying noise.
You know what'd be really cool? Honestly, guys, hold on. Quick, I want to show you guys this. This is really cool.
Like
I've
this is,
been
like, my
using this
favorite
for like
time.
a few months now. I forgot. Oh, my custom background. My custom
Is that
background.
a dice
That's-
tower?
It's not a dice tower. I
It's a
have
dice
an
tray?
actual-
Oh,
dice
it's a
really
dice
nice one.
Skylander portal.
It's like, hold on. Did you just say Skylander?
This man's affected D&D. I don't think we'll ever get another sponsor.
Kick him out. Kick him out. Let's cancel him. Cancel him again.
Skyland of all things, Barat. Skylander, really? Not Amiibo. No,
I'm
Skylander.
sorry, you've never seen a Skylander portal? That's exactly what they look like.
This isn't what they look like. This is really cool though. I've been using this for like the past like 4 months, and it's honestly been like such a saving grace.
Bro,
I wanna try
Skylanders
to-
was so much fun.
Or could you say
I
a
wanna
save,
try to
bro?
I
Uh-huh.
want to try to make my own like dice box.
Like how
'cause
big a
we
board
have
is
a
it,
bunch
David?
of-
Okay, wait. What do I roll? D20.
Yeah.
16.
No. Well, you failed.
Fail.
What was it?
DC
Was-
20. You just straight up died.
wait. My modifier. It's like a +7. My modifier is +7, so I'm
Ooh.
fine.
Oh, if we're actually adding modifiers, DC 30. My bad.
I got a 20. would-
lies.
Hold on. I'll just make it worse. I want to make it worse. Mikhail.
I hate this. I rolled a 6.
Hold on. It won't pick up my arm. Crap.
Is that an archer?
No, that's my character.
Oh,
but
that's
I
your
changed my
character?
character.
You know what this is, though? You know what this is?
Oh
I
wait,
know.
are you a half orc?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
You know what this is?
Oh sweet,
It's a dead
hey,
character.
hey.
So rest in peace.
Hey, doesn't mean I get to play the dragon. I'd be so fine with that.
No, that's not allowed on my table. If I thought of the build, it is not allowed.
Yeah, no, because every
Wait,
build
Mikhail,
that you
did your
manage to
character
create is
actually
so.
die?
No. I wanted James to kill my character so I could play the dragon.
In memoriam. For serving 2 sessions.
It's genuinely not fair to be at the same table as James during a D&D game when he's playing
Oh
a
my
character
God,
because
James
every
is
character
really
he makes is so stupidly overpowered.
That's
It's
what happens when you're a
fair.
DM.
When you
Calvin,
learn all the
Calvin.
rules, then you could come to
James,
my level.
one sec.
Okay.
Calvin, if you want to call James's roll stupid, you're the one who used grim tendrils. All right. Get
No,
on
I
it.
didn't,
Get
I didn't
on
say
it.
it was stupid. I said it was annoying. I said it was. I'll cut you. I'll cut you.
You're the one who used grim tendrils
Sounds like some
on
cutting edge tech
on
you
a
got there,
plague
Calvin.
zombie.
Please
I
stop.
clearly wasn't thinking. I hadn't played D&D in I don't know how long.
SMH. You
Hey, I
could've
got
been-
promoted to fire chief, guys.
Wow,
SMH
cool.
my
Who asked?
heading.
Thanks for interacting with us, Mikhail. I'm so glad that you
I am interacting. I'm multitasking.
Perfect.
I'm
Amazing.
so glad all of your attention's focused here on the podcast and not anywhere else.
Technically,
It
technically,
is.
Mikkel, multitasking doesn't exist. You're just doing 2 tasks.
Very
At the same
fast,
time.
yes.
No, you're just
So
doing
it's called
2 tasks at the
multitasking,
same
bro.
time.
Gee. 2 tasks.
Unless
at
you're
the same time.
unless you're like ambidextrous and you're using both hands to like.
Calvin, what is
break it up,
ambidextrous?
means you could use both hands.
What
at
is ampi?
Ambi, Calvin, with the B.
ambidextrous?
Ambi-
My bad. My bad.
Calvin, that's an L.
It's 1 letter difference. It's
Walk
1
out.
letter.
You're not.
Okay,
you're not good.
and you
One
can
letter
change
makes the
amp
difference
to
between life and
amputated.
death.
Why is it a
Actually,
bit
like,
just to bully
4
Calvin?
letters
I don't
say
like this bit. Can we stop?
What do you
We
mean?
can
It's
make
not
it
a bit.
long.
This is not a
James,
bit.
Oh,
Calvin.
James, why are
James,
you
I
in the
like
Death
that
Star?
one.
Why?
James, why are you recording from a Death Star hallway? Isn't it like super echoey?
Low, 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 low.
Please
Oh,
stop
that was
using
probably
homemade effects.
yeah. No, that was probably So James is using his computer to change his background, and he's currently sitting inside of a Death Star hallway, which is kind of funny to look at.
Couldn't even enter a room. Nah, you don't even have any clearance.
He's just sitting in the hallway
No
recording.
clearance. Just stand in the hallway.
Stormtroopers are just
and work
walking
on
by
it.
like, "What the fuck's he doing?"
He doesn't
You
even get a
don't-
bunker.
No,
No
like, I
bunks
once had to
outside.
do a meeting from a hallway at my job.
Oh my
I've
god.
had that
Imagine doing a meeting from a hallway. Couldn't be me.
He couldn't even get a bunk.
done.
He's below
Yes, let's bully
stormtrooper
James
level.
now.
I love how me, Calvin, and Mikkel actually have bunks, okay, on the Death Star, and James is just stuck in the
He's
hallway.
stuck in the
Has
hallway.
to
He's
sleep on the
the
floor.
Wait, bro, you're sitting inside of some sort of like game fantasy world. You don't have a bunk. You're inside of a computer.
Oh my god.
You're a
no.
simulation.
Brought the training droid.
Just
Oh,
like the
goodness.
simulations.
Oh no. This is why we can't have nice things.
You're sitting inside the Death Star. Shut up.
I don't care.
Yeah, you're the one in the Death Star.
Both of your nice things got blown to smithereens. Don't talk.
Ah!
Oh, that one has to hurt.
Ooh.
That one has to hurt. That one has to hurt.
Why is
Oh my goodness.
I love Zoom so much.
That one has to hurt, James.
That was terrible.
It's the untrusty boyfriend meme, and James is
James is sitting there.
the guy is secretly
You're welcome.
closeted.
You're welcome, America.
Terrible.
The guy,
This is my
the guy's
gift
just
to
in
the
the
world.
closet. James is there.
This is Guardians of the Galaxy at its finest.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume James.
Professional Idiocy meme podcast
I'm
crossover.
scared to see what Guardians of the Galaxy rendition with my life would look like.
It
That
wouldn't be
genuinely scares
good.
me.
It would not be good.
Get off of the fucking
James,
Throne
get
of
off
Blades.
the Iron Throne. You're not
Oh.
cool.
it's the Throne of Blades.
It's
Cancel
the,
me,
it's,
Throne
the,
of
it's the
Blades?
Iron
I
Throne from Game of
don't
Thrones, you nerd.
Watch Game of Thrones. I don't.
haven't
I
watched Game
want
of Thrones
to.
either, but I still know the name of it.
I haven't
don't
watched
because
Throne.
I
What's
grew
Throne of
up these
Games?
up.
What is this Throne of Games?
I heard some guy gets pushed off like a tower because he saw something naughty.
That definitely happened in an episode, I will not lie, but
What?
yeah, that happens. Like episode 2, maybe?
Yeah, he gets like pushed off a tower.
That's so weird.
That's so quirky.
And then there are also dragons.
Yes, Barat. Just
Where's that sound coming from?
dragons.
There are dragons. Okay, there are dragons in Game of Thrones. I don't know why it's not called Game of Dragons.
Skyrim,
It's
Skyrim
like-
really out here
it's
like I kill dragons. Game of Thrones out here like I'm the mother of dragons. Donkey out here the realest of them all.
Please stop. No, stop copying memes that you found on the internet.
I am not. Wait, that okay? I probably
It's
is.
a real-
James,
Knowing my luck, it
chill,
probably is a meme.
chill.
Hold on. The one I wanted didn't work, and I'm really mad. So I'm
All
gonna
right, James, roll for initiative right now.
last one. Hold on, it's the last
James,
one.
why are you in the office?
Get out of the
Uh,
office.
You're welcome.
Why is
Bear.
your lighting
Not a-
so
you're
bad
not-
to compared to the
James,
office?
James, you're not as funny as any of the people on The Office, and The
I-
Office sucks.
Yeah, you are
Whoa,
offensive.
hold on.
You are
That-
offensive.
Well, Barat,
Well,
that's
now we
some-
have another reason to
that's
cancel
some
him.
big.
I'm
that's
kidding,
some,
I'm kidding.
Hashtag Brad is over party.
Brought over
Jesus,
party
I'm
for the
kidding.
James, are you in the office?
Yeah.
This is the third time we've had to cancel Barat tonight.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
I
god, I'm
wish-
kidding.
The people had to go
Jesus.
to this.
I haven't seen The Office. I watch Parks and Rec.
No, you're definitely now.
Oh, I
You
love
have to be
Parks and Rec.
canceled.
Huh?
Imagine not watching The Office. Couldn't be me.
I've seen clips. I haven't seen episodes.
You should
haven't
watch
watched-
like the
I don't
entire
watch,
9
Parks and
seasons.
Rec. I know what it is, and I know people there. I instead
Bro,
watch
okay,
Community.
okay. Parks and Rec has Chris Pratt.
Didn't
Okay,
he
so
like recently say
yeah.
something homophobic, or is that like
Yeah,
just
he
No.
did. He's
Okay.
he supports a homophobic church.
yeah? No, that
Well,
makes sense.
yeah,
What you can support something and not agree with all of its values.
that's
It's still not okay.
Yeah, because he is as big a celebrity he is. He shouldn't condone like he at most he probably should have been like, hey, I support this thing, but I don't believe that the homophobia aspect of it is correct. But he just didn't say anything. Like he has the power to say something.
Stop with your damn backgrounds.
You are not fine, James. Stop.
James is not currently fine with these currently
us are
unfolding
fine.
events.
I was
None
gonna
of us
leave
are
it
fine.
on
We're
The
high school
Office,
seniors
but then I
during
saw that
coronavirus.
background. I'm like, I can't resist it, and then
I
just went with
can't
it.
not.
Terrible.
You even have on the wrong layers. Like the fire that's supposed to be in front of you is behind you.
Exactly.
It's like
terrible
it's a
layer.
background.
It's terrible layering.
I do not care. It's what it
You
feels
do
like
not
to
care.
record with you guys.
Honestly, I'm not gonna say that's false.
It's false.
You
It's
know
not
what?
false,
Yeah,
but it's
you're
not.
probably
It's
not
not
wrong.
false.
Is it not false? Just
Yes.
if I have
It's
learned
not false, but
anything
it
from
is false.
Spanish, it means yes.
Okay,
And
I hope all of you realize this episode doesn't have a single topic like reeling it all in. All right, this all
Why are
started
we
from
gonna
like a
talk about
lady with
Pathfinder and then we
sprinkles.
just never did?
This
Do we
all
wanna-
started from a lady without sprinkles.
you want to just talk about Pathfinder then? Because I don't mind talking about Pathfinder.
Sure,
I,
Yeah,
let's
sure.
talk about Pathfinder
I
then.
felt like we leaned in a little too much on that in the last episode, but if we really want to,
Yeah,
switch
last
we
episode-
went
well,
too
last
hard
episode was-
on Pathfinder in like Nonat's
let's
episode.
talk about your. All right, then let's talk about your experiences and what you guys have thought about the recent games. As I
Okay.
pull up
Wait,
another background.
I wanted to mention this in the Nonat episode, but can we talk about our like first experiences with TTRPGs?
Yes, let's.
This does not end well for Calvin, but yes, please.
All right,
What is it
Kelvin,
about-
go
and
ahead.
Oh yeah. Oh
Go
yeah.
ahead, Kelvin.
Calvin, you go first.
Yeah. So, it was I want to say like early 7th grade year or late 6th grade because that's when we started to get like really close friends. Me and James. And I think I was like sitting playing Skyrim and you were like, "Hey, do you want to play D&D sometime?"
This is 9th grade, Calvin. This is so
9th
much.
grade?
This is so much
Oh.
later.
That is not 9th grade. No,
This
because
is-
it was like
This is
like
going to the freshman year of high school. That's like going into.
no, because we were no. Okay, so it must have been during 8th grade then.
Yeah, it was
Because
like
I remember
right
we
at
weren't
the-
in high school and we were still going to Matanzas.
It was the senior.
Whoa,
it was
wait,
the
whoa,
summer
what?
Of,
You were in high school going to middle school. Understood. Got it. Continue.
All right, makes complete
Mhm.
sense. Thank you, Chief.
all right, you're welcome. But it was the summer in between 8th and 9th grade.
So summer bridge.
No, it wasn't because we
Yes.
were still going to school.
No, we
And
weren't.
then
No, we
yes,
were
we
not.
were.
This
We s-
kid.
Oh shoot! You're talking about like when we were playing 5th edition, like that early.
No, I'm
Oh,
talking
wow.
about like
Wait,
For-
are you
whenever
Hold on.
whenever we started playing for like in general,
serious?
not
Then
in school.
8th to 9th grade.
No, because
I
it,
know
we,
when we played Calvin.
I
do
do
not
too.
Trust your
Clearly, you
GM.
do not.
I'm angry now.
All right.
I
How
angry
do you
now.
want?
Since Calvin's memory is terrible, can we prank him again?
No.
You wanna know how
You were
I know
pranking Calvin?
Hold on,
No,
Calvin,
no, we're
Calvin.
not.
Calvin, you
What?
want to know how I know?
How?
Because I started the Pathfinder club the beginning of freshman year. So
Yeah, I remember
and I
that.
started
I was playing
Pathfinder
Skyrim
a
because I
month
was super
before.
addicted to it because I just got it, and I remember I got Skyrim somewhere in middle school.
Yeah,
No,
at the
I
tail
remember
end of,
James starting up the Pathfinder club because I know he talked about it with Parks.
Yeah, I would not shut up about it.
Oh my
Well,
god.
anyways, regardless of whenever, you texted me while I was playing Skyrim, and I was like, sure, why not? And you gave me a list of, I want to say it was like the 7 core races, and I was like, yeah, do we have anything but like with fuzzy?
Oh yeah,
You're
Uh,
Because I was super bad back then.
Guys,
like-
in this context, furry is meant as a joke.
Yes,
I
and
am
myself
not,
as
I
the
am not
furry.
demeaning him.
also
Because
a
he's a
physical
furry.
description of the race that Calvin wanted to play.
It's pretty much an anthropomorphic cat.
A tabaxi?
No, I
Yeah,
guess
wait,
so.
hold on. It's Catfolk in Pathfinder.
It was it's Catfolk in Pathfinder, but I didn't.
I forget.
I
No,
remember
there's
that
a
came
race
up in,
like
like,
that in
a purple one.
Skyrim. I forget what it's called.
Khajiit. I play them because they have
Khajiit?
the
Yeah.
bonus.
Why do I know that?
Genuinely, I started playing them because they had the like you could turn on night vision, and I didn't like dark. So
I didn't like dark.
I just didn't like dark areas in Skyrim. I feel like they're like empty almost, and I don't want to miss something.
I'm terrible at rolling. Jeez.
So
Well, then
we
stop.
started making that,
Stop
and that
rolling.
was
I can hear it in the recording. Shut up.
so. We were talking about that. James recommended Catfolk, so we started setting that up, and that was pretty much the birth of my first D&D character, Kidara Karja, I think his name was.
It's like Gamora, but Gadara.
Yeah, that does about right.
Kidara. Why is that Tiger King? Stop! Stop! Stop it!
Terrible.
Bad James. Bad James.
Oh no.
James,
What
can
were
we
you talking?
please finish? Can we please finish this goddamn story?
Carol Baskin.
I'm sorry, continue talking, please. Calvin, start talking about.
You guys need to stop laughing because that's making me laugh.
Can we please?
Bro, I had the weirdest laugh ever.
Ha 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 ha.
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Continue. Hurry
God damn
up.
it, James.
You have an entire thing to talk about. Go.
Yes. So we started doing that, right? And I remember there was this one whole thing where we confused sorcerers and wizards, where we thought sorcerers went to different arcanic schools and all that. So we're like, me and James tried to make our characters know each other. So we're like, oh, we went to the same magic school or whatever, and we got kicked out or like left for some reason. I don't remember why.
Magic school bus.
Cruising on down Main Street. But yeah, we had characters that knew each other, and I always enjoyed doing that because I think it's like a really cool dynamic to bring like two characters that already know each other and introduced to an entire new group. I was fine with that. However, because I thought I wanted to be funny, and we created this little situation where, and I know James is gonna look at me and start being like, "Oh, you stupid" or whatever. Where James's character shot a magic missile at mine and blew off my eyebrows, and saying that I was a cat, that probably wouldn't have happened, and I would just lost all of her on my face.
Yeah, that sounds like an argument.
Yeah, no. Then there was the horror. Then that argument led to well, what defines your hair from your eyebrows, and what defines your eyebrows from the rest of your face? And that turned into a 20-minute discussion where we didn't play D&D for that long because we were talking about it.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. James, that character that James was playing didn't end up lasting for that long, anyways, because I think
sessions.
Yeah, and then you like changed it out after we completed a mission and restored the town, like a town or whatever. And Lian Wei was like, Lian Wei was James's character. That he was an elf sorcerer, and he was like, "Oh, guess I'll just be the mayor now." And I thought, damn, that kind of sucks.
James is the mayor.
That's how good I am, guys. I'm just straight up killing it since it's
I
sessions.
really
James
don't
is the
remember
mayor in a
how that happened.
fantasy town. Amazing.
Terrible. I'd be scared of James
But
being
yeah,
my mayor.
he ended up making a new character, and we had the same thing going where James's character would end up eventually befriending mine, which actually led to something really like kind of crazy in the end. At the end of our universe, before James Thanos snapped it out of existence.
I remember James
Trash.
talking about that. That was actually hilarious.
Yeah.
I probably can't even defend myself
We
right
went
now.
on multiple missions and all that. I remember there was one where there was like a fight pit and we had to disguise ourselves, and I thought for some reason it was a good idea to disguise myself as a human, but I forgot that the disguise self spell wears off when you cast another one.
Oh my
Halfway
goodness.
through a fight, they just saw this weirdo human turn into a cat, and they were just like, "Oh shit, well."
Attack
Oh
the
shit.
furry.
A spider.
Calvin, you need to get better at reading spell descriptions.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
no.
Can we
This
please
is a
stop
proof that
James?
Calvin doesn't
Can we
know
please
his
stop
spell.
James from ever using
No, it's not
background
that I
effects
don't. It's
ever
not that I
again?
don't know my spells. I just don't read. Like
Yeah, hold on.
disguise yourself
So
for
not
this
only-
long, and I'm like, oh, cool, and then that's all I read.
So not
That's the
only
definition
can
of
he heal my necromancer, he also doesn't know how long his own spells can last for.
Yeah.
God.
Which also was another thing too. What was it? What was it?
James, can I use Grim Tendril?
Yeah, who's ready for a TPK by Calvin? I am.
I would.
Calvin is the TPK.
I'm
I
so
hate
glad
this
I
game.
didn't correct Calvin for it.
Yeah, because I got a badass moment out of it, but still.
Terrible.
SMH. Calvin, just
You
get
done roasting
better.
me? You done
No,
roasting
No,
me?
never.
we're still going.
You're still
me.
pale. We need a little bit more roasting.
That's a fucking assault. That right there. Ooh.
Hey, Calvin.
Yes, you do look like salt.
No. Okay, Calvin, we're gonna call back to another tier lister episode. Episode 6, Sports Work How. I'm gonna ask you a question on a tier
All right.
list.
No.
All right.
All right.
Mm-mm.
So the
Edward.
question is,
Mm-mm.
me and Mikkel aren't gonna be ranking this. James already ranked it.
Ow.
Oh no.
So question: where would you put sunscreen on a tier?
Oh my god.
On a tier list. A tier list of what? Just everything in general?
Where would you put a sunscreen on tier list?
Like for your daily application without turning into a lobster. So essentially your
Whenever
butter.
you've used sunscreen, where would you put it on the tier list?
Like S through D or like S through F or what?
F through
S
S
through F.
plus. S
Yeah,
plus.
S through S plus.
Well, if it's like in terms of how often I apply it, it's like almost never.
Yeah, no, not how
Because-
often. How useful is it?
Oh, it's very useful because. Wait, shut up! No, I'm not as pale as it seems. I swear. I'm not pasty.
Bum.
No, it's just that for some reason I burn very fast. I'm not pale. Like I'm decently.
That's the definition of
No,
pale.
no, I have some colors. I'm just very white. So.
All right,
But don't
okay.
be ashamed
okay.
of it. Yes, you
Now
are.
this next one, you and James can't rank, but me and Mikkel will. You never use this one.
I swear to God, if you say the word spice, I'm gonna kill you.
Damn it. I love spicy food. Fuck you.
Oh my goodness. Just because you love spicy food doesn't mean you can cook with it,
Yeah,
Calvin. There's a
ketchup's my
difference.
favorite. No, I'm kidding.
No.
Oh man.
They weren't ready.
I may be
Oh,
confused,
man.
but my favorite seasoning is salt.
SMH.
Wait,
Oh,
Barack's not
I
completely
really
wrong.
Spicy for
I
me.
really enjoy like Korean red pepper. It's really good.
Barack's
Calvin,
not
that's why your
completely
favorite
wrong with the
seasoning-
salt.
Calvin, that's why sugar is too spicy for you. Shut up.
Is that a that's both a diabetic and a white people joke? I hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two birds with one stone. That's kind of fucked up.
top tier? Oh man.
Thank you.
But yes,
Calvin,
sunscreen is the equivalent of butter to a lobster. If you use it, you won't get cooked as fast.
Calvin,
Oh my woman
Calvin,
shinder
room
you.
temperature water might be too spicy for you. All right. Chill out there.
Why is this salsa so spicy? No, I'm kidding.
What is that accent?
James,
is my
alright.
question.
That's
All
my
right.
white lady named Shannon
Alright.
impression.
I'm gonna say two more things. James, please stop
you
using backgrounds.
Stop, get out of the
No,
car.
this one's fine. This one's fine.
I don't care. Just stop using background.
It
Never.
just doesn't look like it fits for him.
All right, you're
All right,
right.
now,
I'll change
Calvin,
it.
continue with your story.
Oh shit, where did I leave off now?
That's a good question.
But you were being dumb and used disguise self twice.
It
Oh,
was a
yeah.
cold, warm night.
There was also another one where we got the total description. Stop. Put Tiger King away. Pocket him for another episode. We don't need him here.
You said change it, so I did. You're welcome.
I said.
I'm gonna walk my
stop.
ass over to your house and choke you.
All right, Calvin, hurry up.
Weird flex, but okay.
And...
Yeah. there was another time we misread another spell called Evil Duplicate, I think it was. And we thought it meant I get a shadow clone as a sorcerer. So we were like, oh, cool. I'm
No.
casting 2 spells.
Can I pause you right there? The
It
title
literally
says
says evil
duplicate, my
duplicate
guy.
in the name. What
Yeah, I
did you
know.
think it was gonna do?
How'd you
No,
mess
no.
up so perfectly?
It was gonna help
made-
you?
It made a clone that you can't use to fight. Like you
Yes.
could control it and everything. It's used for like intimidation and stuff like that. You control it, but it can't fight. And
What?
we thought that meant that we would we had to look it up. Like this one, it wasn't me being a dumbass. This one we actually had to look up. I remember because
It's because Pathfinder 1 is way too complicated.
Yeah.
If Jackson could use evil clone, oh my god.
I'm
If
super
I ever
scared.
remember to use intimidation.
we ended up using that to be like, okay, well, so since you have a shadow duplicate, let's say it can cast all the spells you can. So that ended up turning me into a fucking turret on a disc because that was the other spell I used that fucked up with floating disc.
Oh my goodness.
How did
But
you
we
screw up with disc?
that one we just kind of turned into a spell because it was that one was cool and we allowed it. So
No,
basically
you
we
just
did-
modified Tensor's floating disc and
Yeah.
then just let it go off.
Tenzin
allowed it.
from
That's
the
floating disc,
Avatar?
stuff where you can. It's the disc where you can put stuff on.
Yeah. So basically, my grand idea was for that was stand on it and let it fly me around.
Yeah,
That's almost like the point of the
disc
spell.
works.
That's
I
exactly
think it
what
follows you at like 10 feet or something.
Yeah, no, it follows you.
Like,
The idea of it was it carries up to like 400 something pounds and it carries you.
400 something. That you can hang your entire
400.
party.
It's definitely not 400.
You can
Or
hang
maybe
your
I'm thinking
entire
of
party.
5e tensors. Or maybe I'm thinking of 5e disc.
Probably.
5e? Ew.
But yeah, so basically the moral of the story is I enjoyed misusing spells.
you can ride floating disc. I'm looking at the stats right now.
No, we couldn't. We couldn't.
I'm alright, even in Pathfinder 1, I'm 99% sure you
PF
could.
1e? No,
No, because I
Yes.
remember we were like, yeah, that's not how it's allowed, but we'll allow it. We'll just
Maybe
give
they
it,
did it.
like we had to like homebrew movement
Whatever.
into
You
it
know
and
what?
all that.
Alright, you know what? Just get your
You know
thing
what?
done.
We're not talking about rules. All right, Kelvin, just finish.
Yeah. Let's see what else. What else? Oh,
We're
the
talking about
very
your
final-
first Hey, no. First experience with TTRPGs. Is that it?
Yeah, that
Alright,
was
cool.
just the
Cal,
entire thing. I
Cal,
deeply
Cal,
love Kadara. He is genuinely one of my favorite characters I've made.
What?
Cool. First experience with tabletop RPGs. Go.
Well, it all started with Critical Role.
A sentence that will always be heard.
Yeah.
Only from Macau.
Avi shoved it down my throat, and
Who do you think
I'm
yelled at
feeling-
Avi to watch Critical Role?
you did.
Exactly.
But I didn't start
James,
with
why are you
Lock
with Freddie
Lock.
Mercury?
But yeah, so
All
I
right,
started
cool.
with
So who wants to
Beat
kill
him to
James?
Jesus.
Who wants to kill James?
all of us do. It's okay.
Wait, no,
No,
we
no,
can't
no,
kill.
James.
No.
No,
We
James
can't
is
kill
taking
James
the
the
place
moment.
of Freddie Mercury. So who wants to go assassinate?
No. We have to give him AIDS.
So Aiden?
Alright, that's too soon.
Frag on play.
Too
Frag
soon.
on play.
Frag on the play.
On the play.
My
Frag
bad.
on the
Soon.
play.
Hold on, just for that punishment.
God, dear
Alright.
God. No.
Let's
All right,
see.
Mikkel, go. Calvin, shut up.
Right, so I started with Critical Role. I started with Campaign 2, not Campaign 1. It was
Because you're a
okay.
loser.
But it was 5e, not 2e, which is what we play now. So my first 2e game was just a couple weeks ago. And I had in my mind that I would be this amazing monk that would hit everything and be like top tier, mysterious. But then, as the game progressed, I couldn't do my
Rolls nothing.
I couldn't attack, I couldn't dodge, I couldn't lift, I couldn't even do my initiative roll. I was just straight garbage. It was great. So yeah.
I love
Fun.
the backstory of I'm a badass master of martial arts, misses every attack, can't dodge.
Oh
for
yeah,
shit.
no, it was a rough day that day. I had just lost my parents. Yeah.
Yikes.
Wait
Grab
a second.
one.
Wait a second. Wait.
In the game. In the game.
Okay.
In the game.
Okay. That's better. I thought you meant in real life, my guy.
Nah,
Please distinguish the two.
Yikes.
I don't think I would be here.
Yeah,
Like,
that's fair.
I might have had to find another living space without Wi-Fi. That's it. I'm getting James. James, you're gonna adopt me, okay?
Drag on
Let's
the plane,
not.
drag on plane.
Let's not. You know,
Plane.
let's did it. James, put your
All
chocolate
right.
away.
I can't even eat chocolate, dude. Calm down.
All right.
Put it away. No one wants to
Kel's
see
good
it.
with his story.
Yes, Garage turn.
Right, you go.
I got. Whew. Whew.
Are you okay, Farhat? You sound,
No.
He is combusting.
you sound like you're dying.
My first introduction to TTRPGs was back in like 7th grade. Me and James used to talk about them for a bit, but like, we were never really serious about getting into anything. James would tell me about, he'd play a bunch of games and blah blah blah, and then I was like, cool, sounds interesting. And then my first actual game, I was DMing. I wasn't a player. I was not a player. I was DMing my first game.
How'd that go for you?
Absolutely horrible.
Aw.
Amazing.
The players were, let's say a bit special to me.
I'm so scared of what I just heard in that background.
What?
So instead of rolling dice on the table, these people thought it'd be very smart to throw the dice across the room.
Oh my god, no.
Wait. Was this for parks and stuff or no?
No,
Oh, damn.
this was at my local library.
Oh,
So they had like
Yeah.
no, but okay, it makes
Like
it better
insult.
because the library has like a basement where they hold teen activities, but it's a long ass like room. It's like a really long room, and so all they do is whenever I'd be like, okay, roll to hit, these kids would just throw the dice all the way across that room, run to get it, pick up the die, run back over, and then be like, I got a 2.
That
That like-
is so
that
not
did you.
worth it.
And then all
Wait,
of them
wait.
died. First encounter,
Question.
like
Question.
dead. They're all dead.
Jesus, mate.
I have
Not even James level of like unconscious. Now you're back up. No, they were just straight dead.
During like all that throwing, did any of the kids manage to hit somebody else?
Yeah, they hit one of the supervisors in the back of the head.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
They hit a supervisor in the back of the head. This poor man.
This is why we can't have nice things.
He's the one who wrote my He's the one who wrote my letter of recommendation.
For
Like the guy who got hit in the back of the head wrote my letter of recommendation for me. I feel bad. I've known him for longer than you guys.
Well, I mean, it's not like we really know who this person is, so I feel like you automatically get that benefit.
yeah.
But I see him like every often. But that's fine. And then my first legitimate game that I was allowed to play in was in Mr. Parks' campaign. We played I think we played D&D 3.
Yeah, you're playing third. No, he does
we played
third.
in Parks. We played 3, and
Do that shit.
like his campaigns were fun. I'm not gonna lie. Like as a very first introduction, they were pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he was allowed for like silly adventures.
I
Yeah.
always wanted to like try to go to Mr. Park's D&D club, but in freshman year I had no idea how to do busing so that was a problem. And then on top
I
of
remember
that, I
So not professional.
James, you want to talk
Okay,
about professional? Really?
I have a
Let's
very
talk
professional
about your back. Let's talk about your background.
professionally.
Okay.
Let's talk about your background.
So
I don't have a
I'm done
background
with my
problem.
story. Shut up, all of you. I'm done with my
Unfaithful
story.
girlfriend?
Mikkel's done with his story. Calvin's done with his story. Now we have 2 more stories left. And now a special halfway through the episode guest appearance, Avi.
Yeah, I just come when I feel like it, you know?
Yeah, that makes about sense. You're slowly taking over the podcast.
I am, yes.
Whether we want it or not, you're just popping into episodes.
We welcome
Hashtag
all
Avi
these final
2021, kick out Barat and James.
Yes, I will vote for that. I would vote
Wow.
for that. They do
I-
nothing but me.
It's
Rolled
okay.
another natural one.
I'll just be demoted to guests. It'll be fine.
We'll be
Okay.
devoted to
My
permanent guests.
state of mental deterioration has entered a new
Hey,
phase.
hey. Personally, I feel like I've been doing a good job. All right.
You've been doing
I've
decent.
hosted more episodes than Rot, so I should automatically get seniority.
Excuse me.
What was that?
That
What was
Very
that?
bad.
That was
That
terrible.
sounded like right out of
My
a horror
entire
movie.
audio just died.
Yeah. That was terrifying.
Alright, so
I probably
getting
should
back
stop
to what
cutting
we're
myself
talking
with
about
scissors.
before, our first experiences with tabletop
Oh, and
RPG.
Rot, you're really quiet.
You are very quiet, yeah.
What did you just do? Keep all of
Frag
this.
of the play. No one's gonna. Okay, all right.
We're not going to address
No
that.
one wants to listen to my spiel about what I'm doing.
What
Yeah,
are you
no.
doing?
What are you
Erupted
doing?
your name twice.
Curious. I'm genuinely curious. What are you eating? Because that looks kind of good.
So this,
Is that
Looks.
chocolate
Your
ice
camera's
cream?
not on.
Shush.
it's a tub of my favorite ice cream, Wicked Chocolate. There's a half-gallon tub.
Sounds like you're going to have a really good morning.
Oh no, I had already eaten some of the stuff out of it, but
It's not a.
this is the state of mental deterioration I'm at right now.
Avi,
I'm
we
gonna
told
go
you to
get
take a
Oreo.
nap.
So we're
Yeah, I finished it all
we're
last night.
finishing it up.
All right.
Avi, can I come over to your house,
all right.
please?
Shh. Let's get back to what
That
we're
looks
talking
really
about.
good.
Let's get down to business.
I threw 3 Oreos in it and
defeat-
just started
That's all.
smashing.
It's copyrighted. I
Yeah,
don't
just-
want to get sued.
That I can,
Just
that
take to the tune.
that song I can get
Still
behind.
say it to
That
the
song I
tune,
can get
James.
behind. I don't want to get sued.
Let's
Terrible.
get down to business and
No,
hope
I
we don't
don't
get
want to get
sued.
Another natural one. That means we are getting sued.
More.
All right.
Okay.
Stop rolling
But
your
I
dice. You're
asked-
cursing us.
All right, can we please, actually? Thank you. We were talking
No.
about our first experiences with tabletop RPGs. We got 3 stories in, mine, Calvin, and Mikkel's. Now we're gonna move to Avi. Would you like to share your first experience with us?
Well, you see, James brought me into this cult. Um,
Uh-huh.
The cult of
that's
Scientology.
what I call it.
So glad it's a cult. I mean, it's true, but
I also forgot
Yeah,
forgot
what
to
do you
mention.
mean? All of the, people who are like, oh, don't play D&D, it's just worship to the devil. Yeah,
It's
they're
not
totally
worship to
right.
the
It's a
devil,
cult.
worship to
No,
Matt
I'm
Mercer.
kidding. I'm kidding. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
No, so it's
Um,
not. It's not to worship to the devil. It's worship to Matt Mercer.
True.
All
it's
hail
not
Matt
oh
Mercer.
God.
Our
He's
Lord
the
and
one.
Savior
God.
Mercer.
Patron.
James, no.
Matt
The one and
Mercer
true
is my
patron.
patron.
Yeah,
I-
facts.
I want Travis Willingham to be my patron. Not gonna lie.
I could get behind. I like his voice a lot.
All right, can we move on? Avi,
Yes.
Hi.
go ahead.
So it was fall. I remember that. Probably 2 years ago or something. And I don't remember why I was told to come or why I agreed to come, but I came and I got a character, and her name was Nye, and she was a half-elven ranger who had a pet bear named Arsino. This was freshman year. I remember because I named the bear after a character in a book. Yeah, this is freshman year. So not 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So yeah, James made me a character, and I went over to his house, and he was like, oh, we're going to play a game. And I actually remember that James texted me, and then when I got there, pulled me aside. He was like, I want to try out this thing where one of the characters gets replaced halfway through the adventure. You don't have to do anything different, but I think it's going to be you. I was like, okay. So, we started playing. I shot stuff with bow and realized, man, I should just give all my actions to my bear. She's doing way more than I am. And eventually we got to a point, I don't remember when, but James whispered to me, I think, that at this point, my character had been replaced with one of the big baddie minion boys, and I was like, okay. And I just didn't have to do anything different. So I just kept playing and, attempting to shoot stuff, failing, and then sending my bear after it, and my bear just ripping it to shreds, It's great.
This was the campaign that I was with, that we were playing with the Backstreet Boys, right?
I
The
think
the
so.
frogs, the frogs
Yeah.
that were the
Yep,
Backstreet Boys.
I was the frogs.
Frogs
At
as
the end of the
Backstreet.
adventure,
Okay.
we got some sort of relic thing or whatever. We were leaving wherever we got the relic thing, and we were walking down the beach, and James just, takes the reins and is like, all of a sudden, Avi's character starts bolting. And, has his name been mentioned?
Who?
Dale?
I don't
No,
think
but
that
it is now.
That's my bad. A friend of ours, with very long hair, Dale, was playing
We
a
call him
sorcerer
Jesus.
again, I believe, and
Sorcerer best
he
class.
shot me down with one strike. Just
Yeah.
completely obliterated the character, and then they found out, oh, I was the imposter, and I got ejected.
This was way before. Calm down.
This is way before everything
Way
else.
before that game ever existed.
Yeah, but I was the imposter. It was cool. And
That's
so
great.
the
Actually-
second part of the adventure, which happened a while down the line, was that at the beginning they had to go get me because I was, being held in bad people place. Yeah.
In bad people place. Good job.
That was my first deed, and then my other first, because we took a good old year and a half intervention, was current campaign that's still happening. I went there. I was having fun, get to meet the characters. We leave the place where they met my character, and the entire world goes to shit.
Terrible.
Basically the fantasy equivalent of a fantasy alien invasion happened, where stuff was coming out dimensional portals,
Spoilers.
and within 2 weeks they took over everything. The party escaped onto a boat, but yeah. And the GM of the session turns to me and was like, "This is a really bad time for you to join." And I was like,
I remember this because these were the last 2 or 3 sessions I played before I just kind of evaporated.
"Yeah, we left you with the circus."
Fun.
Yeah, I
gonna
think
be
that's what
on hand.
happened.
I'm the clown I am.
No, we left him with Blimberdocs. Close enough.
Bloomberg Ox.
Well, if memory serves me correctly, we kind of destroyed the circus. So.
Yeah.
Oops.
Wait, what happened to Billy or whoever that
No. Their boat is fine. It totally didn't get set on fire.
Three dragons didn't completely tear down the kingdom.
What happened to the monster boy, Billy or whatever his name was?
Who?
Billy and Mandy?
The one with the
I'm sorry, what are you doing? The one that turned into a bad thing, and then that's when my character got introduced.
Oh, what did we name him? Oops.
It was Gwen's boy, right?
Yeah, but I can't remember what we named him. Evan? No, that doesn't sound right. I'm gonna text
believe
Gwen right
Calvin
now.
just said that his name was Billy.
No, that's definitely not what we named him.
Billy is such a...
That was not who we... Hold on.
Either way, he doesn't know. Mm-mm. He gone now. He gone.
Gotten 4 intro stories, and
He turned to
You only
stone
have-
and crumbled.
Yeah, we only have James left.
I'm too scared. I don't know which one to start with because I've had several introductions into TTRPG.
So James created
The
D&D.
first
The
one. There has
end.
to be a first.
He created D&D. The end.
James created both
James's
D&D and
and
Pathfinder.
experience were the same
He just
thing.
sold the rights to Wizards of the
I
Coast and
think it was
Paizo.
Joshua. Now that I think about it, I think it was Josh. That's what we named the Elven Child. That sounds like
Yes,
the
that
most
was.
right.
It was Josh. Because I
Okay.
think it was Kieran that was taking
But we
care
were
of him.
doing stories, not
Mhm.
talking about Josh.
Well, Josh was part of the story, but okay.
Was he part of your story?
Well, he was. Until he betrayed me.
Alright, introduction.
Your son.
Okay. This is the first time I played serious and that lasted a while was my Reign of Winter campaign that I played in that Calvin also started with. I did try 5e beforehand and that didn't go anywhere because I'm not a big fan of it. So I decided we started watching Critical Role, like my dad and I was like, we should do that because that sounds fun. And we almost played 5th edition, and then my dad was like, oh, well, Pathfinder exists, and that sounds a lot more fun. So we decided to play Pathfinder. And then we discovered that there's a local tabletop shop near us. We bought up, I think the core rule book, and that was about it. And, a GM, not even a GM screen. We took the 5th edition GM screen and just printed out the Pathfinder one and, literally taped it up on there. Let's see. Then I texted my close friends that I knew would play. So it was around the beginning of 8th grade. So it's Calvin's brother, my brother, and Isaiah all and my dad GMing the game. We played what?
Has Isaiah been on an episode besides for the pilot yet or no?
Can we finish the story?
Oh, sure, go ahead, sorry.
So what happened was we played, I think it's called the Falcon's Hollow. Can't remember, it's something Falcon's Hollow, but we did play that little mini adventure till 2 a.m. And then yeah, I remember just playing a shitty character, so then I decided to switch.
He was only shitty because he was a second level mage.
It's fine because we didn't need 2 mages, so I decided to roll up one of my favorite characters ever, Osiris Leafwind, who was
Wasn't his name Ugulak or something like that?
Oh, Umalantu. I can't remember his middle name, but I remember Osiris Leafwind's full name. And then that's where my career kind of started kicking off. It wasn't really till 2nd edition Pathfinder came out was when I really started understanding game mechanics of 1st and 2nd edition. And now I GM and play a lot. That's my introduction. I could go into way more detail if Barat wants me to.
I think that sounds good enough. I think we can cover one more topic and then we end it.
What is the topic?
I think we let Avi decide since we've gotten all of our ideas in.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
All right, so we talked about introduction.
Wait. I'm sorry. James, has Isaiah ever been on an episode with us or
No.
not? Just
Read the
pilot?
chat.
Just
Oh.
look at the chat, my man.
Sorry, I wasn't looking. My bad. Sorry, Abby.
No worries. What did you guys talk about when I totally was here and just not listening?
Absolutely nothing at all.
Nothing.
Nothing of
So
substance.
we
You
talked
could
about the
literally
fact
choose
of the
anything
day.
to be okay.
The fact of the day was about a woman who called 999, which is the UK equivalent of 911, because she didn't have enough sprinkles on her ice cream, and then we went on a 40-minute tangent.
That
And then
sounds
I
like
came in with
episode.
ice cream. Oh, that's great.
Do you have sprinkles?
Yeah,
Can I
perfect.
call the police?
you
No,
call
I
the
put
police?
3 Oreos in it and smashed them.
Fair
That's
enough.
good enough.
Limited
enough.
culture.
Can I get whatever Avi's eating? That just sounds really good.
Facts.
Go on Berlin Turnpike, James. It's not very far.
Oh, right. We can talk about our We can talk about our personal campaign that we're doing right now.
Yeah, I was gonna offer that. Like, you want to discuss what happened and what you're excited
We bullied
about
Calvin
and
for
why I am literally crying because we aren't playing for a little while and I can't share my artwork.
we
All
were
right, let's
bullying
talk about it
bullying
then.
Calvin for using Grim Tendril for absolutely no reason, and the fact that he doesn't know how to read spell descriptions.
Calvin, do you remember how undead work? Because if you remember, I was like doing this spell called heal. And it healed the whole party. It damaged the undead things.
And negative heal.
Listen here. No, I'm kidding.
Negative heal. Heal negative.
Yes, clearly, I hadn't played D&D for like a half a year before that session.
Well, we weren't playing D&D, so
Pathfinder, same difference.
Yes,
Same
let's
idea.
use proper terms here.
all right.
Please don't make me have to use proper terms. You know I will forget, and I will be sad.
Pathfinder
Alright, so
superior,
I think-
James
I
Hot
think
take.
everybody knows when we refer to D&D campaign, we're talking about our Pathfinder campaign.
Refer to it as Pathfinder, or else your character will take a -10 to your hit points.
All right then.
I have 10 to spare.
Pathfinder it is. Mikkel can't hit for shit anyways, so
The first 3 rolls against you will be natural 20s, no matter the circumstance.
whoa.
That's not fair.
Whoa.
I will be
Big
a
too many
I will
loaded dice
range my
Too
entire
many
campaign,
loaded
James.
dice.
I will range.
I feel like you guys are gonna like my new character.
So, I think, what is it? What do we want to talk about? We're talking about the campaign, but like, I don't know. How's you guys liking the campaign so far?
I
The
mean,
one
sure,
question
I
I
hit
think-
something last game. I hit something. That's improvement from 0 to 1. You know,
Better
it's
than nothing.
improvement.
My good God. I feel so bad for you.
Don't. Once I get to like level 20, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Level 20, you're still missing every shot.
Leave me alone.
Mikkel, you're gonna be a level 20 hero who still can't hit a level 1 goblin.
You're gonna get bullied by lesser creatures.
I'm gonna cry.
Statistically, that's impossible, by the way. But I just want to point out, Mikkel just is so
I
bad
will do
at
it.
He'll find a way to make it work.
Even rolling a natural 1 could still potentially be a success.
I get I'm
miss.
poisoned, so I get like a -3. So I always miss.
Oh my god.
Oh man, it'll be great. It's fine.
All right, so Mikkel's talked about his experience and about how he can't hit for anything. About how clearly he can't hit to
Hey!
save his life.
Hey, cleric.
Cleric.
Useful.
We
Those
got
are
cleric
useful.
for-
First battle, anyone who listened to it, alright? 2 of these dumbasses went down.
Not me.
Hey,
I mean,
you
not
didn't
me.
have to heal me. You didn't have to heal me.
I mean, I did after.
Nat 20, baby.
Damage
Yeah,
not doing
and
anything.
I
My
still
body
had to
different.
fix your wounded condition.
Shh. Quiet.
Didn't I like stabilize you afterwards?
No.
No,
Calvin,
that
you weren't
was
there for the first
Elixir of life.
session.
The
No,
elixir
We're
because
of
talking
life.
about the first one.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
no,
my
no,
bad, my
that
bad.
was because of my clutch domain spell. Okay, my focus spell.
James was talking about that
We
in
don't
the
talk
Know That
about that.
episode. He was so pissed. James was so, like, he was talking about it to Know That. He was so pissed. He was like, "This is the one time I've hated domain spells."
I was so
Why?
mad at you.
Because I used it well.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then I was like, "Oh yeah," and then she like immediately dismissed it. Literally next turn dismisses it.
no, it was a reaction. So he was about to deal that 19 points to me, and I was like, delay consequence.
And dismisses the delayed.
So I had a whole
So
round.
what if you didn't?
Whole round that included my turn before I died because I only had a max of 13 hit points and that was
Weak.
19 points of damage. So I technically would have gone down no matter what.
And then I got you with that clutch disarm.
That
Yeah,
was
because
so
you only have
annoying.
one arm.
That
Of
was
course,
the
it's a
most
disarm.
Not
annoying-
my
But
arm, his arm.
in my defense,
Oh my god, James's
Just bring my
background is
scissors.
Darth Shrek.
I don't want to see it ever
wait,
again.
if you guys remember, in my defense, The villain would have healed more had I not used Grim Tendrils to heal him. So I actually saved you guys.
I don't care if he would have
Actually-
healed more.
You could have dealt more damage and killed him. So statistically looking at it,
Why do you say these things to assure me, then break me down?
because I like seeing people's mental will just go away.
I'm going to fucking drain you.
Damn, James.
This is your GM, everybody.
This is our
That's my
GM.
job as the
No,
GM.
this is everyone's GM. That's everyone's GM's job, just to make them suffer.
I don't make you suffer.
Where did my
I'm-
scissors go?
Well, no, I would say the GM's job is to get their asses kicked every time.
Every time I lose, all right, guys. Like I don't get to win. It's
Okay,
the
you win,
shittiest
but when
job.
you do win, you just kill
You
everyone
win by
else.
letting your story.
Yeah,
you win by letting
yeah,
the
you
story
remember
you
that-
spend
You remember
hours on
that one
progress.
time, James, where you killed my character?
Which time?
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
Time.
Talked about that with you.
Once. You've only killed one of my characters.
James, at least you're not Matt, where he makes like 4 different battle scenes, and they're like, no, let's just use diplomacy, no battle. All that time gone,
Yeah, fact.
gone.
James,
You would,
in
you
D&D,
would
in
love
D&D,
the Briarwood arc then, because he had to draw out all of Whitestone, and they didn't even use like half of it.
It's great.
James, in D&D, the DM wins by letting the story progress. The story that you spend hours writing, you win by
Wait,
losing
hold
and
on,
letting
hold
it
on, hold
progress.
on. You think I write? You fuck out of
No,
here.
that
We've
you
seen-
prepare. That
okay,
you prepare.
Calvin,
My
I
bad.
don't
Calvin,
prepare
if you've
anything.
if you were part of that first episode 0 with me, Avi, and Mikkel, you would have seen James's one sheet of notes.
It's still one sheet of notes. It does not
Literally
change.
1 page of notes.
Hold on, you guys make it sound like I'm a terrible
Where's
GM
my
for having
scissors?
one sheet for the entire campaign. It's almost like I have the rest of it in my head.
Well, no, I would say that not
improvise.
having it all written down is probably a good thing.
Yeah, I improvise all.
Because like you can't, like if we do something that royally would have screwed up a campaign that you already had planned out, you would
You'd
have had to
probably
write
cry.
a whole new
You
campaign.
probably cry.
Well, I feel like improvised moments are so much like more authentic with me. So if you get an improvised like moment, I can really feel like the experiences of that like person that I'm NPCing. So like in Iron Gods recently, the party had just gone back to Torch after Avi's character died, and they met an NPC who they were really close with and who Avi's previous character was really close with. And I didn't have anything prepared for this guy, and I just let him go off on like a 5-minute tangent. I'm pretty sure there's a video of me somewhere just saying the word fucking cunt over and over and over again because he was Australian.
There's the video of
Wait, James.
of you telling us to get out, and then my character, because in that campaign my new character is blind, so my character he's like, get out, and there's like this moment, there's this pause, and then I just go, I didn't know the way out.
I can't see my way out. That was the worst line. I was so mad at you. I was so proud and mad.
One of my friends, I was scrolling through TikTok and I saw this like hilarious TikTok about if a GM kills off your character, what to do. It was so funny.
What
he was
do I
like,
do? No, what do I
Right,
do?
Junior.
No, he was like, create a character that's similar, but then make that character either a parent or a child of the old character, and then have your party explain to them that they're dead.
Oh, that's
Try
so
that with me, guys.
fucked.
Try it with me. I dare you.
Well, I mean,
I'm probably not
there
going to
was
be
this
able to with my new
moment-
character.
There was
But
this moment in the second session that I played with my new character. Her name's Toriel, by the way, and my old character's name is
Undertale.
Mallory. And they were in Ivengard in the forest, and I think it was actually one of the joke scenes where we were talking about who the manager was. Yeah, I think they were talking about the manager or something like that. But Mallory was mentioned, and me as a player was like, you know you don't want to bring this up. You know you don't want to make them
please
talk
don't
about
bring it
your
up.
dead character. But as my character, who is naturally curious, she had to ask.
who's Mallory?
Well, you see, I like emotional devastation, so I was more than fine with you bringing up Mallory.
Oh my god, I literally, I went, who's Mallory? She sounds like such a great person. And poor the character's name is Tay. Just went, don't worry, we'll introduce you to her.
Oh.
Oh,
And it wasn't, and there was like this sad tone where it was like, oh, we're gonna take you to go see her grave. But as a character, I don't know that, so I'm like, oh yay, I'm so excited, a new friend.
See, what I thought they meant is that they were gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You want to meet her that bad?
You know what?
We're giving
Mallory's
James
story.
ideas.
No, hold on. One sentence is I texted Avi the night that her character died, and because of her response, I can now definitively say Mallory's story is not over yet. And I'm looking.
Ooh.
I won't lie, and this is probably to your benefit. I am curious and confused how that's gonna happen because they're like one connection right now to anything about Mallory is pissed at them to the point where he's kicking them out of his store. By the way, this NPC that we were talking about was Mallory's guardian after she went through some shit.
Plot twist: Mallory's actually alive. James is
She
just
never
too much of an
died.
asshole.
Is she though?
They buried her.
Define
with
what
6,000
you.
gold.
They
buried
also
her with
buried Molly
6,000
Mock.
gold on her.
They also buried Molly Mock, but we're not going to talk about that.
No,
They bury a
I
They
lot
at
of
least
people,
looted
Avi, and
Mollymok
those
before he
people end up
died.
not being dead.
Yeah, they went through. They took the Bo looted Molly's body, respectfully when he died.
Spoilers for Critical Role, by the way, guys.
Oh
They
yeah,
buried
we gotta.
They they buried her with 6,000 gold on her.
Yeah, no one
What
bothered
the
to
hell?
search.
And we were level 3 characters.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I
1,000
couldn't be
gold
me.
on me.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
if we're talking about side character deaths,
6,000 gold.
She had rich
So
parents.
basically, one of the villains who I had no clue, or not I had no clue, but the party, except for one person, had no clue was a villain. On his way out of town, basically what he did was he murdered one of our party members who got resurrected. I didn't.
Oh.
Anyway,
uh,
the town had one scroll of resurrection. Anyway,
and instead of using it on the wizard,
he murdered one of our party members, and no one knew it was him. And he, on his way, like as he was leaving town to go out for business, he's leaving so that we can't kill him when we find out it was him. He drops 5,000 gold in her lap, and she already had about 1,000 gold on her and gambling, because I was really good at the casino. That when we had a party at the casino.
That was so annoying.
That was great. So yeah, she had 5,000 gold from this man, and then another 1,000 basically to herself, and they buried her with 6,000 gold.
God damn.
Yeah, your party's an absolute genius for that.
All right, moral of the story:
So glad.
anytime your
I'm
party
sorry.
member actually dies, loot their body. Got it.
Yeah.
can we talk about
You can respectfully loot a body. It's like you would be looking for like mementos that you could have of them, and then like
Oh look!
you don't want.
Coincidentally, found this 6,000 gold.
That
Mine.
actually probably would have been helpful for them, and it's too late now.
Go to her grave and dig her up.
No, well,
Do
the
it.
player characters
I mean, they're
don't really
there.
know.
Do it, I
While we're
dare
on the-
you. You know what? If you guys do that, I'm gonna have Sandville walk past you guys and then get into a drunken fit, and will actually like artifice.
No, James, you can just say the grave has been robbed already. You could just say the grave's been robbed.
Is it though?
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
We're giving this man
so
ideas.
sad. She also had like bits and things on her.
He also had like a ton of trinkets, like they could have easily used.
Yeah.
Including a
Guys,
bag of holding.
Alright, cool, James. If they ever go dig into that corpse,
Bag of
just say it's
holding.
been robbed already.
How do
A
you
bag
pass
of
it?
holding.
All right,
Hold on,
6,000
hold
gold.
Hold
I
on.
can
I have
understand.
my.
Hold on.
have.
You're assuming that there's a character left to still rob from.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, are you saying that character's still alive, James?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying
I
it
have
may
a
or may not
sinking
be there
suspicion.
anymore.
I have a sinking
Oh,
suspicion.
sounds like what
Grave
you're
robbers.
implying
What do you think I'm implying? Because her
is that
character,
this person is still alive.
honestly, no, it's still
I
very
would love
dead.
to see James play Mallory. That would be.
Hold on, hold on. I want to do my best Avi Mallory impression. Hold on. That's how we'll end this episode.
Oh, I
see
wanted to
how-
talk about the end of Reign of Winters because that was a sad
All right,
thing.
we can talk
Whatever.
about that. All right, hold
No,
on. I want to do an Avi impression.
we got to do closing remarks after this. We're literally closing on a 2-hour mark.
Actually,
Thanks.
a 1 hour 30-minute mark. Actually a little less because of editing.
Yeah.
Okay. So Avi, hopefully you're listening right now. All right. Oh, just like. Hold on. You gotta get into like the Mallory like jumpy mindset. It's like, okay, so I really would like think that, like explosions are really cool because if I have an explosion, then I could like burn a building by accident. But like it's all fine. It's fine. And like I have this little pet right here. Her name's Adora. She's really cute. I love having Adora around me right now.
Really? Oh my goodness.
Laura,
Andre.
is that not the?
It's a Dora.
I don't care. And then it's like, oh my god. Okay, so Tay, you won't believe what happened. All right, I saw Sandville talking to Bayanda, and I don't know what to do.
So is
That's
this
her
like
name.
an Irish accent mixed with your
No.
average
No.
college high school
villain-
blonde?
No,
She
the
has
villain
the
of the campaign was
the
Bayanda.
subtlest. She has the subtlest Cockney British, and which I totally went in and out of because I just forgot about it sometimes.
I
Mood.
forgot about my accent.
You ever just forget you have an
Okay,
accent?
I pulled up her
Can't relate.
her words. She had a thing from her backstory, a repair kit, thieves' tools, artisans' tools, a disguise kit, fine clothing, a climbing kit, tinkering tools, of course, smithing tools, oil of potency, oil of mending. She did not have healing potions. Ignore me. The 5,000 gold. A ray of frost. Oh no, she used that. Never mind. Oh, I had the talking liquid on me.
Talking liquid.
Oh my god, Avi! I forgot about that.
It says
Talking liquid?
right here, strange liquid from the caves.
Oh my god. That thing is either dead or just eaten through your corpse. Oh my god. I forgot about that.
I also
Okay,
had lesser
so
alchemist
there is
fire.
no more
and then the
character to
key card.
rob.
I had the key cards too.
Roll
Oh
a
my god,
d6
you had
for
the
me.
key cards? They need that.
I'm telling you, they didn't loot my body.
They need that so
Terrible.
badly. That's gonna help them in their next in the scrap wall. What are they thinking?
It's a good thing they're in Torch.
Try looting the body. Watch there be an actual consequence.
I mean, you could always say like, I don't know.
Oh, I have a
They
plan.
like, did they just go straight to burying, or did they take her to the cleric? Oh, for the record, when she died, I like could not process anything. So I was like, hey, James, can I go like get ice cream? And I legitimately drove out to an ice cream place and went and got ice cream. I actually saw Emily there and got to sit and chat with Emily for a little bit. It was very good for my mental state, so I didn't just continue because my character died.
Why wouldn't you, Calvin? Stop that.
What?
That
The typing.
background. That typing. It's super
Oh, my bad.
loud.
Sorry. I didn't realize how loud it was.
Also, Avi's a jerk because she didn't even give me any ice cream. I wanted ice cream after that session.
James, I don't think she thought that you deserve.
I feel like I deserved ice cream.
No,
I
it
told the
wasn't
best
his
story
fault.
of my life.
It wasn't his fault either. It was entirely my rolls that killed her.
That is
Learn to roll better, Avi. Jeez. What are you,
I rolled a 5 on my first death save.
Terrible.
Then I rolled a 9.
Terrible.
Then I rolled an 18, so I got
Okay.
back up.
hmm
And
Natural one.
I
You got
no no
knocked
no.
back to
I
the
had
floor.
2 actions, so I did cure wounds on myself because Mallory had magic back then, and I got myself to
Now
13
she
hit
doesn't because
points.
she's dead.
And then the BBEG did channel negative energy and dealt 19 hit points,
Lol.
and she died.
Yeah. I'm kind of proud
Could have
of
gotten
that.
yourself to 20. You would have been fine. You would have had 1 hit point left. But no. You just wanted to stay at 19.
You could have pulled a Jackson.
I could
but
only have,
came back
I could
with-
only have healed myself so much. Even if I maxed out my cure wounds, it wouldn't have been enough.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, it was
fuck.
a really powerful like blast. I almost knocked like 2 other people unconscious with it.
I think I rolled I think I rolled a 7 on that cure wounds.
What was
So,
the next
telling
save?
me. You're telling me Avi would have died anyways.
yeah.
It was a very good chance that Mallory wouldn't have lived for any longer, to be honest.
Mm.
I
No,
mean,
if only you had a
that
higher
fight was-
AC.
There was nothing else I could do either because the only other thing I could have done with my 2 actions was get up and run. But James told me after the session that she had a switch that she could press as a reaction that would have locked everyone in the room. So I wouldn't have even been able to escape.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. It always sucks when like you're really fond of a character and then they die.
Damn.
can't
Oh
relate.
no, you don't
Mikhail, if
understand.
you
I spent
really
like
want-
2 days
Mikhail,
making
you're
this
the
character.
last person. You are the last person to talk about rolling better. All right.
What do you mean? I rolled perfectly fine my first
Last
match.
person to talk about rolling better.
Are you telling me that 3 natural ones in a row is,
You're right.
is not good?
You're right, guys.
some
I need
kind
to
of
roll
luck.
better. I'm so sorry. I'll make sure I'll roll higher next session. I promise you.
James,
Get better at
next
rolling.
session, if your numbers are anything above a 10, I am banning you.
You're gonna
Get
ban me from my own
moved.
game that I host. I'm gonna
Yes.
ban your character if that's good. If that's the attitude we're gonna go into.
He said hard bet.
Don't mess with the GM.
Because
That doesn't end well.
He's got
Jesus
the power
Christ.
of GM on his side.
I have the power
He
of
has the
all the
power
gods
of
and
God.
the enemies on my side.
God and loaded dice on his side.
It's not loaded.
They're weighted, sorry. Correct
Weighted.
terms were out. Weighted, not loaded. It's weighted. His D20s are weighted on the 1, so it shows a natural 20.
No, that's not what I'm laughing at. I'm laughing at his background.
It's his background. It went away.
Pizza the Hut.
Oh my goodness.
The pizza man.
It's from Spaceballs. You're
he
welcome.
ate
man.
himself to death.
I'm sorry. I got really bored. And I got so tired of not having a background. I was like, I can't do it unless I do something weird.
It's like Jabba the Hutt, but pizza.
It's like
Right.
Jabba the Hutt, but diabetes.
The thing that you had.
Can't relate.
All right, James.
I
James.
I should have diabetes, but we don't have to talk about that.
I probably do.
Yikes.
I should be a
Alright.
pre-diabetic by now because it tracks on both sides of my family.
You also just ate
Yeah,
a
no.
gallon of ice cream.
There-
We're not going to talk
It's
about
funny
that.
because I always know people who either look or like the way they eat, they would be diabetic. But funny enough, neither side of my family has a genetic condition of diabetes. Yet I
Your
roll up
mother
with
was
it.
a-
Yet you fucked.
Yeah,
You rolled
your
a
mom
natural
was a
1,
carrier.
Calvin.
Your mom was
Damn.
a carrier, Calvin.
No, like it's like 4 generations of on each side of my family. There, like it can't be traced. Like no one.
Well, you just suck at
Wait, so
rolling,
wait,
that
were
guy.
you born with it?
Yeah.
I was born with the
he has type 1
possibility for it,
diabetes.
and then it triggered when I was like 8.
Okay, so you had early onset then.
I had, yeah.
I think that's it, yeah.
Alright, that makes sense.
I wasn't. If I was born with it, I probably wouldn't have survived past 2.
No, you would have.
No, because I was a really stupid kid. You have no idea.
Well, I mean, considering how you are now, it's not far off to believe.
Calvin, don't worry. You just trashed the roll on life. It's okay.
You're right.
You just failed.
My man rolled like a 5, maybe 6,
Oof.
Maybe 6.
maximum 7.
How many years I have left?
1.
Everybody got the same.
At least it's
Yikes.
unanimous.
Yikes! Diabetics unanimous.
We have the council of Calvin's death have decided that he has 1 year left to
It's
live.
1 year. All right.
Is this-
James,
is this
how,
like-
How much? What time are we at?
We are
We're at
currently at,
157.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
since with like editing, we have to edit out like maybe like a total of like 10 or 20 minutes already. So
Like 10.
10.
I thought my background went better with the mood that we were setting.
what about since we're on like the topic of
Man,
like
that scene.
You're
since we're on
welcome.
the topic of like sad sessions or whatever, what about the very end of Reign of Winter?
That was
Because
such a
that
tough mood.
was sad.
All
Oh,
right.
when the
know what?
characters
You
we've
know
been
what?
playing for 3
Since
years
we're all
died.
bored right now and we're chilling in quarantine, let's talk about shows. All right.
Or we're
Because I
not
want to
gonna...
talk. I want to talk
Actually,
about.
no. Yeah, we're done talking. All right, we're done talking.
All right.
Good night.
Since
We're
we're bored,
done
let's talk
talking.
about
All
shows.
right,
All right,
I'm
we're
sick
done
and
talking.
tired of
Good
you
night.
people. I'm sick and tired of your guts.
Good job, bro.
Yikes. A
Wait,
rat.
Avi, did he just say guts? You know who that reminds me of?
No.
All right, so let's head right into closing remarks.
Wait,
Our
hold on.
guests,
Speaking
as
of
always.
guts, guess who didn't have any left over? Mallory.
Stop.
You
That's so
understand
great.
that I cried on 6 different occasions the day after?
That's a mood.
That's-
Dude, I drew like revenge art when Kidara died. Like it was that bad.
I'm sorry. I just couldn't
I
resist.
had no. I had like get to know you meetings with like people at work the next day. I kid you not, and she was totally in like into it and like really like listening. I talked for half an hour about my dead D&D character. And she was so into it. She was like gaslighting me, like, "Oh my gosh, what? No. Wait, tell me about her. No, tell me that She's kind of the best. I loved her, but yeah, I had a get to know you meeting with one of my manager's friends, and she was gaslighting me to talk about my dead D&D character.
Terrible.
Oh my gosh. And I really did for half an hour. And we scheduled a new meeting so that she could actually tell me about her.
That's painful.
You know, I have never found out the definition of gaslighting.
So
It's
when
just-
you
You
light
should. It was in a
gas,
psychology class.
bro, when
I
you
said gaslighting,
bro,
not
when
like
you,
it.
I know when you light gas, it's an accelerant because gas is
I
an
hate you.
accelerant,
I
so
hate
it's
you. I
like
hate you.
keeps
I hate
on.
you.
I'm no, I'm being serious.
I hate you.
I'm
I
being
hate you.
serious. When it's
No,
an
that's-
accelerant, so you
so-
keep on and like provoking them
Okay, I
so that
thought
they
you were
keep
just
talking.
talking about cars.
You stupid.
Oh my god.
No.
Bruh,
Yeah,
no.
so gaslighting is basically when you're just like encouraging whatever it is to happen. You're like throwing more fuel on the fire, basically. And the fire
Yeah.
gets bigger.
Whoa, James. Go back one background. Go
I know
back
exactly
was-
what that was,
one
James.
background.
I have it open right now.
I don't know what's going on right now. I'd just like to go to closing remarks, guys, because I feel like that's the most natural thing our
Alrighty
story
then, let's go
has
to
become
closing
to.
remarks. So, as always, closing remarks are TLDR of the
Oh, that's
episode.
cool.
And our guests are going to go first. So, we're going to have Avi go first since she joined halfway through.
I would just like to say that tonight I have proved that no matter what time you feel like joining this, I will always be welcome because I'm special. Why the brown-haired one? Anyway,
Is that Mallory?
yeah, she
Sad.
for backstory purposes, her hair pink. And yeah, but her original hair color is brown. And
Imagine
James
having a
put the
D&D
brown one.
character.
Anyway, see, you just do whatever you want to do when you want to do it. See, I just joined because I felt like joining. It was yes.
And
Oh, and
And
when
we couldn't-
when you're in the middle of a mental breakdown, eating ice cream with Oreos in it and talking to your friends is always a good idea.
Yeah,
Right?
it does very much so help.
It does. It does. Also, cleaning a good half of your room. That's
yeah,
right.
we literally could not have stopped Avi from coming on, even if we wanted to.
I mean, I could have just denied her access, but you know.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fair, but then she probably would have yelled at you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
probably.
have hung you from your toes.
Whoa!
Why toes?
Frag
Why-
on
yeah,
the
why
Like
play.
at
toes?
that
What
point,
do you
if you're
think?
That's an
heavy enough, your toes are
expression.
just gonna snap off, and then you get to be able to walk away.
Yeah,
You just
then
hear-
you just slowly like limp away. All right. Thank you, Avi.
You do what you want to do. You want to. You...
I know how to crack
You're not
the toes.
Italian. Stop it.
All
You're
right,
not
stop.
Italian.
All right,
Yo,
all
As
right.
an
gotta
Italian, I'm
go,
offended
right?
by that.
Closing remarks.
Eating a spaghetti.
Closing remarks.
Shut up, you
please.
ragu.
All right, Calvin, you're next. Closing
Oh.
remarks.
I guess really just my closing remarks would be that was a button I didn't mean to press. Well, we talked about a lot of things really. I'm just gonna focus on the D&D aspect that like having a character that you can kind of like lean on when you need to, like that helped me a lot when I was playing with Kidara. He was like I used him as a crutch, and I feel like he is the reason that I saw his fictional bravery and applied it. Like if he can do this and I play him, what's stopping me from it? So that helped me do like a lot of things for school and all that. So yeah, having a character can help you, especially if you make them and you can relate to them.
Cool. Mikkel.
Today I learned that burrata ragu, and you can call the police for sprinkles, which is absolutely amazing. And also, Calvin and James are classified as lobsters because they burn in the sun.
I identify as a cracker. Thank you very much.
Cracked
All right.
lobster, yes.
Thank you for your closing remarks. Now we're gonna move on to the hosts. James, you got anything?
That is a very good question. I feel like Pathfinder has deeply impacted me, and I am super glad to work
Deeply
with
impacted
all
your
these
wallet.
people. Shush. I'm so glad to work with all these people to tell these such amazing stories. I also love Skype for having this amazing feature where I can edit my backgrounds like crazy.
You can have your Lumi live cam and Darth Shrek as your background.
Please no.
It's glitching up so badly. I
You
love
guys
it.
you're not worth.
Alright, that's my closing remarks.
All right, that's good to know. And for my closing remarks, we've had you people on too many episodes. All right,
Yeah.
Mikkel, Calvin, Avi, we've had you on too many episodes. So I
Only
think
been here for
it's
3.
time to get.
Oh,
Yeah, we've had Mikkel on 3, Avi I think also on 3, and Calvin on 2. Now 3.
well, yeah, now 3.
Well, you see, you can't get rid of me because I'm taking over the podcast.
No, you're not.
Via La Revolution.
We have smited you once before.
Yes!
We
You know,
do it
you
again.
know what? We'll slap that on a merch or something. I don't know. We'll put Avi's face on merch.
The Avi Revolution.
Avi's face on merch and just put Viva La
We'll put
Revolution.
Avi's face on merch and call it Viva la Revolution.
Viva la revolution.
That's
Avi
exactly
la
what I was
Revolution.
say.
Yeah.
The normal hosts on merch, and then put my Viva La Revolution. We'll see what sells better. Give the
You
people.
acting we're to sell things. You acting
Your
we're-
background
Depends,
is
'cause I have
so
some pretty
Selling
good
things for, like,
screenshots.
way longer.
I feel like we should all have like
Something on
one
the
one
Twitter.
quote that we all have that's just like
Twitter.
on a t-shirt.
Hydra
Alright,
bomb
Mikkel
is the
gets his
bomb.
frag on play. Avi gets Viva la Revolution. What
My,
is it?
mine is, did he just kill his mother?
No.
Are you
No.
putting your mother down?
No. All right. That's what we're gonna have
No,
to call the
that's
episode.
not
Bri,
good,
give
bro.
us the outro.
All right. This has been Professional Idiocy, and we'll see you next week.